Celebrating and showcasing some of the most amazing people around the world who are doing incredible things to make the world a better place. CUTV News proudly salutes Janet Marie Stanley. Janet is an abstract expressionist painter, transformational energy weaver, and the founder of Open Heart Healing. And Janet Marie Stanley joins me in the CUTV News studio for a one-on-one interview. These folks that you work with, these clients, what's been some of the feedback in terms of the benefits and how their lives have changed for the better?
The people that have the most transformational experience, usually they're people that have done a lot of their own work already. Transformation is big work. It's very powerful. It's not always really comfortable. But at the end of the day, they feel much clearer and more connected to their own wisdom. Some people, I had a beautiful, beautiful young woman say she felt like she was held in the hands of God, and she actually blogged about it, which was absolutely so humbling to hear and see. Not everybody goes, quite that far, but mostly people say they feel more peaceful and more connected to themselves, and they're able to go do what they know. Part of them has known that they want to do all along, but they haven't been able to quite get there.
And with Open Heart Healing, tell me a little bit more about the work that you do with Open Heart Healing. What are some of the different things that you do that really help people change their lives for the better?
When I started Open Heart Healing, I chose the words, the title or the company name, because I realized it was a path of heart for me, and as was making art. So my best work came straight from the heart. And what I mean by that mainly is I got out of my head, got out of my own way. The people that resonate with me and the work that I do and who are attracted to it tend to have a very strong creative streak. It may not be in painting, it can be in dance and
other
certainly
expressions,
yes, and I certainly noticed an entrepreneurial theme as well. So people who ran their own businesses and tended to work with other people. So I work one-on-one with people, either in my healing room or by phone, because the work is at an energetic level, so you don't have to be in person. Really turned out to be people who are on the brink of making some kind of an expansion for themselves. Either they're ready to change their lives by making a leap like I did from corporate into something different, or starting a brand new business, or just really changing, really transforming an old pattern. So it usually feels kind of like writing a new story, maybe even a whole new book, if it's big enough.
Right.
And they're feeling a little bit afraid to do it or unsure of how. And so working at an energetic level can clear the path. It can help clear the path. It's still fairly magical and mysterious even to me, but I've seen it work many times.
So you show people how to tap into these things, how to realize, how to experience the things that happen in their life almost on a richer level. Tell us about that process.
Okay, so so when we first begin working, we usually work to clear the energy field, to clear what's called heavy energy, and it's usually through the chakra system.
And is that generally a negative or pent up or unreleased energy that's blocking?
We try to stay away from the negative piece about it, because it's just part of being human. Is we're going to have some trauma or drama that isn't healed, right? And it's really for us, because it's the things that crack us open, that get our attention, that make us stop and go, this isn't working anymore.
A reality check,
Right. So it's a good habit to get into, to leave space to feel what you feel and react to that and honor it. And so for me, I think what I did for many years is I worked really hard. I liked to keep my life really full and busy, so there wasn't any space to listen in. And now, when I notice that I'm filling it up too much, I really do step back and consciously make space.
Take a breath.
Take a breath.
Reevaluate and
check
appreciate savor what has happened.
But I think everybody benefits from being present with themselves and what it is. And with energy work, when you clear the field, when you clear out what we refer to as heavy energy, which is, as you say, it tends to block the flow of universal energy that's here for all of us to keep us healthy and balanced. When we clear that, life gets easier. We can hear our own wisdom more. We notice when the universe is trying to give us a nudge about something, whether it's, meeting someone like you or a colleague, or you notice that poster on the wall about the painting class, and you think, oh, what if I did that?
Yeah.
Or maybe I need to do that. And you let yourself, sometimes it's baby steps, and sometimes it's really big jump.
What would be one thing that you would want to say to somebody who's watching this right now who is maybe on the fence about this, maybe on the fence about going to the website, picking up the phone, making the connection? They know that there's work that has to be done within, but they're nervous about it or fearful.
Sure, it is.
What would you say to them?
I would say find your way, whatever your way is to tap into yourself. So maybe it's in nature, maybe it's in a meditation room, maybe it's just while you're cooking. But get into your own heart and trust that. If you feel a call and follow up on it, it's worth it. It's transformational, and life is just so full of amazing, rich experiences. You don't want to miss any of it. And if you're ready to expand, why waste a day?
It's a good way to wrap. Why waste a day? Janet says many of her clients are other healing arts practitioners, massage therapists, acupuncturists, and other shamanic healers. She attributes this to her creative background. Long considered a painter's painter, Janet is a shaman's shaman, integrating her art with her energetic practice. To learn more about Janet Marie Stanley, visit her website, janetstanley.ca. CUTV News proudly salutes abstract expressionist painter, transformational energy weaver, and the founder of Open Heart Healing, Janet Marie Stanley. I'm Jim Masters, CUTV News.